Do you feel like no matter how hard you work, money just slips through your fingers? You might not realize it, but something as simple as the tree in your front yard could be silently draining your luck. In Feng Shui, trees aren't just plants. They hold energy, attract or block Kai, and shape the fortune of a home. Some trees invite wealth, others quietly push it away. In this video, you'll learn minus which trees attract prosperity, minus which trees block bad energy, minus and how to turn your yard into a powerful energy magnet. Stick around until the end. I'll also show you one tree ritual that can instantly shift your home's wealth energy. If you could plant one thing that attracts abundance, would you? Like, comment, and subscribe if you're ready to shift your home's feng shui. You know, I've visited hundreds of homes over the years, and I've noticed something interesting. The most prosperous families often have the most intentional landscaping. It's not about expensive designs or rare plants. It's about working with energy, the invisible force that Feng Shui masters have understood for thousands of years. Think about it, trees are living beings with their own energy signatures. They communicate with the earth through their roots and with the sky through their branches. They're natural conduits of Kai life force energy. When you place them strategically around your home, you're essentially creating energy highways that direct prosperity, protection, and peace exactly where you need it. Have you ever walked past a house and felt instantly drawn to it? Or maybe you've driven by a place that made you feel uneasy for no apparent reason. That's energy at work, and trees play a huge part in creating that feeling. Today, we're going to decode this ancient wisdom and make it practical for your modern life. Whether you live in a sprawling estate or a modest home with just a tiny patch of soil, you can harness the power of trees to transform your fortune. So let's dig in literally and figuratively to discover how the right tree in the right place can change everything. Number 1. Trees that attract money at the front door. Your front yard isn't just a pretty face for your home. In Feng Shui, it's known as the mouth of Kai, the primary entrance where energy flows into your living space. Think of it as the throat of your home. If it's blocked or filled with the wrong elements, wealth can't flow freely into your life. Have you noticed how some homes just feel welcoming from the street, while others seem to push you away? That's no accident. The energy configuration at your entrance determines whether prosperity feels invited or repelled. Fruit-bearing trees are especially powerful for attracting abundance. Why? Because they represent tangible rewards, literal fruits of your labor. They symbolize the cycle of growth, blossoming, and harvest that mirrors the prosperity cycle in your own life. Orange trees are considered gold in Feng Shui practice. Their bright fruit resembles gold coins, and their sweet fragrance attracts positive Kai. If you live in a climate where citrus thrives, an orange tree near your front entrance, but not directly blocking the door, can be a potent wealth magnet. The same goes for kumquat trees, which Chinese tradition considers particularly lucky, especially around Lunar New Year. Pomegranate trees carry powerful symbolism too. With their abundance of seeds, they represent fertility, abundance, and countless blessings. In many cultures, pomegranates symbolize prosperity and good fortune. Placing one where you can see it as you enter or leave your home reminds both you and the universe of your abundance mindset. Flowering plants with rounded, abundant blooms also invite prosperity. Think of peonies, camellias, or magnolias, trees and shrubs that produce lush, full flowers. These plants smile at wealth, beckoning it closer with each bloom. But remember, placement matters just as much as the type of tree. You want to create what Feng Shui masters call a bright hall effect, where Kai can gather and circulate before entering your home. Ideally, Trees should frame your entrance rather than block it directly. Think of them as friendly ushers guiding good fortune to your door, not bouncers preventing its entry. Let me know in the comments what kind of trees you have near your front door right now. Have you noticed any connection between your tree placement and your financial situation? The key is balance. A barren front yard creates sharp, unwelcoming energy, while an overgrown jungle blocks the flow altogether. Aim for vibrant, well-maintained trees that create gentle movement with their leaves, circulating energy rather than stagnating it. One client of mine planted a small inch tree to the left of her front door, the wealth side in Feng Shui, and saw remarkable results within months. Not only did she receive an unexpected promotion, but she also found herself making smarter financial decisions. The daily reminder of abundance as she entered and left her home subtly shifted her prosperity mindset. Remember, these money-minus attracting trees open the fortune gate, but you still need to walk through it with the right intentions and actions. Number 2. The silent guards, trees that protect your home. Not all trees are meant to attract. Some serve a different purpose. They stand as silent guardians, protecting your home from negative energies and creating a secure energetic boundary around your property. In Feng Shui, certain trees act as bodyguards, filtering and transforming harmful chi before it can reach your doorstep. This protective function is especially important if your home faces challenging external features like a busy road, sharp corner, or imposing structure. Bamboo is perhaps the ultimate protective plant in Feng Shui tradition. Though technically a grass, its tall, strong stalks create a flexible but unyielding barrier against negative energy. Bamboo bends but doesn't break, a powerful metaphor for resilience. A row of bamboo along the property line can shield your home from the chaotic energy of a busy street or difficult neighbors. Have you ever felt what Feng Shui practitioners call poison arrows aimed at your home? These are sharp, cutting energies from angular structures, street intersections pointing directly at your house, or even the corner of a neighbor's property jutting toward yours. Pine trees, with their dense, evergreen foliage, excel at dissolving these harmful energy arrows before they can impact your home's chi. Pidopterus is another excellent guardian tree. Its dense growth and ease of shaping make it perfect for creating living walls that block unwanted views and energies. Many Feng Shui consultants recommend Pidopterus specifically for homes that feel energetically vulnerable or exposed. If you ever feel nervous for no reason in your home, check what's planted outside your door. The absence of protective trees might be leaving you energetically exposed, like a house without a security system. Cypress trees have been used as boundary markers and protectors for centuries across many cultures. Their tall, commanding presence creates a strong energetic barrier. In ancient times, they were often planted around temples and sacred spaces specifically for their protective qualities. Remember though, protection doesn't mean isolation. The goal isn't to block all energy, just to filter and transform the negative while welcoming the positives. Think of these trees as discerning bouncers rather than impenetrable walls. One family I worked with lived at the end of a T-minus intersection. With traffic constantly rushing toward their home, they planted a row of 3 Pidopterus trees to deflect that rushing energy, and within weeks reported sleeping better and feeling more at peace in their home. The trees didn't just symbolically protect, they physically redirected the chi flow around the property rather than straight at it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Feng Shui insights like these. And let me know in the comments if you've noticed any areas around your home that might need some protective tree energy. When placing protective trees, intention matters tremendously. As you plant them, actively envision them absorbing and transforming negative energies. Speak to them, yes. Really, tell them their purpose. Living things respond to intention, and trees are no exception. They become more effective guardians when they understand their job. Number 3. Success trees for career and school. Beyond wealth and protection, specific trees can support your goals, ambitions, and intellectual pursuits. If you're someone in your household is studying hard, building a career, or chasing an important dream, the right trees can create an energetic environment that supports that growth. Maple trees, with their distinctive star-shaped leaves reaching toward the sky, symbolize achievement and academic excellence in Feng Shui. Their spectacular transformation each fall represents the beautiful results that come from dedicated effort. Planting a maple where you can see it from your home, office, or study space creates an energetic reminder of your capacity for growth and achievement. Have you ever noticed how some spaces just feel more conducive to focus and clarity? The trees surrounding that space play a bigger role than you might think. Redbud trees burst with vibrant blooms in early spring, often before their leaves appear. This symbolizes recognition and visible achievement, the beautiful results of your hard work being seen and appreciated by others. For someone building a public-facing career or seeking recognition in their field, a redbud creates supportive energy. Plum blossoms hold special significance in East Asian traditions as symbols of perseverance and beauty emerging from difficulty. These trees bloom in late winter, often while snow still covers the ground. For students facing challenging courses or professionals navigating career obstacles, plum trees remind us that determination bears beautiful fruit, even in harsh conditions. If you or your child is studying hard or chasing a dream, plant a tree that lifts that intention. Place it where it can be seen from the desk or workspace, creating a visual anchor for those aspirations. Oak trees, with their strength and longevity, support long-term career building and legacy creation, while slow-growing. They represent enduring success rather than flash than achievement. An oak suggests that you're building something meant to last generations, perfect for family businesses or long-term career investments. The direction matters too. In Feng Shui, the north area of your property relates to career and life path. Trees planted in this sector can have particular influence over your professional journey. The northeast corresponds with education and knowledge, making it an ideal location for trees that support academic pursuits. One young client was preparing for important professional exams. We planted a small Japanese maple in a beautiful pot outside her study window. She named it Achievement and greeted it each morning before starting her studies. That simple ritual, connecting her daily efforts with the tree's growing energy, helped maintain her focus and confidence. She passed her exams with flying colors. Let me know in the comments what goals you're working toward right now. What tree might best represent and support that journey for you? Remember, in Feng Shui, everything is connected. The trees supporting your success aren't separate from those attracting wealth or providing protection. They're all part of creating balanced, supportive energy around your home that nurtures every aspect of your life. Number 4. The backyard is your wealth vault. While your front yard represents how wealth enters your life, your backyard symbolizes something equally important: how well you retain and grow that prosperity. In Feng Shui, the backyard is like your bank account, a space where fortune accumulates and compounds over time. Many people focus all their attention on their front yard, neglecting the back completely. This is like constantly chasing new income without ever saving or investing what you earn. A well-designed backyard creates energetic stability for your finances, helping you build lasting wealth rather than experiencing the feast-famine cycle. Fig trees are powerful wealth anchors for your backyard. Their abundant fruit and broad, protective canopy represent prosperity that feeds you year after year. In many traditions, fig trees symbolize abundance, enlightenment, and security. Their complex root systems mirror how wealth should be in your life, deeply established and constantly growing underground even when not visible. Lemon trees carry particularly potent money energy. Their bright yellow fruits resemble gold, and their tangy scent is believed to activate wealth chi. A mature lemon tree producing fruit year minus round in your backyard creates constant wealth energy. Even in colder climates, dwarf varieties can be grown in large pots and brought indoors during winter. Have you ever considered how the trees in your backyard might be affecting your ability to save and grow your money? Take a moment to visualize your backyard right now. Is it nurturing your long-term prosperity or working against it? Bay leaf trees have been associated with abundance for centuries. The leaves themselves can be used in wealth rituals, but the living tree carries even stronger prosperity energy. Its aromatic nature is said to attract positive chi and clear obstacles to financial growth. Harvest trees, with their multiple harvests and sweet fruits, represent repeated abundance, not just one-time windfalls, but consistent prosperity. In tropical and subtropical regions, but quietly thriving, these trees thrive and produce fruit multiple times a year, mirroring the kind of regular, reliable wealth most of us desire. This is where your fortune rests. Don't ignore it. A neglected, overgrown, or barren backyard reflects and affects your relationship with accumulated wealth. Just as you would tend to your savings and investments, tend to this space with intention and care. The southeast corner of your property is especially significant for wealth in Feng Shui. Trees planted in this area have a particularly strong effect on your financial energy. If possible, place your most prosperous trees in this sector to maximize their impact. One family I worked with had beautiful front landscaping but a completely barren backyard. They struggled with saving money. Plenty came in, but it seemed to disappear just as quickly. We planted a small grove of 3 lemon trees in their southeast corner, and within a year, they had finally established their first substantial emergency fund and investment portfolio. Don't forget to subscribe for more Feng Shui wisdom, and tell me in the comments what's currently growing in your wealthful backyard. Remember, these wealth-holding trees work best when you interact with them regularly. Harvest their fruit, tend their soil, prune their branches. This attention mirrors how you should interact with your actual wealth, paying attention and making adjustments rather than planting it and forgetting about it. Number 5. Trees that stabilize energy and calm the chi. In our fast-paced, often chaotic world, creating spaces of stability and calm is essential for well-being. Certain trees have remarkable grounding properties, helping to stabilize erratic energy and create a sense of peace around your home. Deep-rooted trees act as energetic anchors, quite literally connecting the atmospheric energy around your property with the earth below. This grounding function helps disperse stress, anxiety, and scattered chi that can accumulate in and around your living space. Camphor trees are magnificent stabilizers. Their massive trunks and extensive root systems create powerful grounding energy. Additionally, their aromatic qualities help clear negative chi. In many Asian traditions, camphor is used specifically for purification and clarity qualities, just as needed in our external environment as in our internal spaces. Sacred fig trees, also known as Bodhi trees, carry profound spiritual significance as the type of tree under which Buddha achieved enlightenment. Beyond their spiritual associations, these trees create remarkably peaceful energy. Their heart-shaped leaves gently moving in the breeze disperse stagnant chi and create harmonious flow. If your life feels chaotic, These trees can help ground your energy. Consider the areas of your home where you feel most scattered or unsettled. Is there space nearby for a stabilizing tree presence? Banyan trees, with their extraordinary aerial roots that eventually become secondary trunks, represent incredible stability and resilience. While too large for most residential properties, smaller varieties or related ficus trees can bring similar, if less dramatic, stabilizing effects. Oak trees deserve special mention for their grounding properties. Their deep-to-root and impressive longevity make them natural key stabilizers. An oak can live for centuries, its steady presence a reminder of permanence amidst life's constant changes. Even a young oak carries this energetic signature of stability and endurance. Have you noticed how you feel when you sit beneath a massive, ancient tree? That sense of common perspective doesn't come just from its shade or beauty, but from its stabilizing effect on the energy field around you. You can bring some of that same quality to your home with the right trees. The concept of emotional wind is important in Feng Shui, those invisible currents of feeling and thought that blow through our lives, sometimes gentle and sometimes gale minus force. Big trees with strong roots help block and redirect these emotional winds, creating protected spaces where your energy can settle and center. One client who worked in an extremely high-stress profession planted a circle of 3 Japanese maples around a small meditation area in her backyard. She called it her calm center and made a practice of spending just 10 minutes there each evening after work. The transformation in her stress levels and sleep quality was remarkable. Let me know in the comments if you have a favorite tree that helps you feel grounded and peaceful. What is it about that particular tree that speaks to you? Remember, in Feng Shui, we're always seeking balance. While some areas of your property might benefit from energizing, activating trees, others need these calming, stabilizing presences. Listen to each space and consider what energy it needs most. Number 6. Mistakes that block your luck. Even with the best intentions, there are common tree placement mistakes that can inadvertently block your luck rather than enhance it. Understanding these pitfalls can help you avoid creating unwanted energy patterns around your home. One of the most common mistakes is planting big trees right in front of the main door. While it might seem aesthetically pleasing or provide desired privacy, this directly blocks the mouth of Kai, the primary pathway for energy to enter your home. Imagine trying to breathe through a partially blocked airway. That's what this does to your home's energy circulation. If prosperity and opportunities seem to bypass you despite your best efforts, check if something is literally blocking your front door energy. Another serious Feng Shui mistake is letting dying or sick trees remain on your property. In energy terms, these trees emit declining, depleted Kai that can affect your household's vitality and fortune. Just as you wouldn't keep rotting food in your refrigerator, don't keep decaying plant life in your energy field. Be particularly vigilant about removing dead trees near your home's entrance or in the southeast wealth corner of your property. Have you walked around your property lately with a critical eye for the health of your trees? Sometimes we become so accustomed to seeing them every day that we don't notice their gradual decline until it's advanced. Planting sharp or spiky plants close to the home creates what Feng Shui practitioners call poison arrows, directed negative energy. It can create stress, conflict, and health issues for residents. Plants like cacti, yucca, or anything with thorns or pointed leaves should be placed away from high-traffic areas, windows, and doors. Their protective qualities work best at property boundaries, not immediately surrounding living spaces. Even the best tree, if planted in the wrong place, can bring bad luck. Context matters tremendously in Feng Shui. A prosperous orange tree that would bring abundance in your front yard might create imbalance energy if planted in an area associated with relationships or creativity. Overcrowding is another common problem. When trees are planted too densely, energy becomes stagnant rather than flowing. While privacy is important, be careful not to create a wall of vegetation that completely blocks light and air movement. Chi needs to circulate freely around your home, not get trapped or blocked. Ignoring the mature size of trees leads to many problems. That cute sapling might seem perfect now, but how will its root system interact with your home's foundation in 10 years? Will its canopy eventually block too much light from important windows? Always research and plan for the tree's adult size, not just its current dimensions. One family I consulted with couldn't understand why their finances had taken a downturn shortly after landscaping their new home. A quick Feng Shui assessment revealed they had planted a row of spiky, aggressive looking yuccas along the entire front of their house, essentially creating a barrier of hostile energy between themselves and prosperity. Replacing these with more welcoming, rounded plants made a noticeable difference in their financial flow. Don't forget to like this video if you're finding these insights helpful. And tell me in the comments if you've spotted any of these mistakes in your own landscaping. Remember, in Feng Shui, intention doesn't override fundamental energy principles. You can't be a tree in an energetically disruptive location and expect positive results just because you meant well. Work with the energy, not against it. Number 7. How to bless your trees for extra power. The physical placement of trees is just the beginning. In Feng Shui, blessing and energetically activating your trees can significantly amplify their beneficial effects. These practices connect you more deeply with the living energies around your home and direct them with greater intention. Red ribbons tied around tree trunks or on lower branches are one of the simplest and most traditional Feng Shui activations. Red represents vital life force energy in Chinese tradition. A ribbon on a prosperity tree connects it with the fire element, activating its wealth generating potential. For protective trees, red ribbons enhance their guardian abilities. Copper coins, particularly Chinese coins with square holes in the center, can be hung from tree branches to amplify wealth energy. These coins symbolize prosperity and abundance. When hung in groups of 3, 6, or 9 lucky numbers in Feng Shui, they create a powerful wealth attractor. Weather-resistant versions can be purchased, or you can seal real coins with clear protective coating. Have you ever taken the time to formally introduce yourself to the trees on your property? It might sound unusual to modern ears, but traditional cultures worldwide recognize the importance of acknowledging and honoring the spirits of trees, especially those from whom you're asking specific blessings. Hanging wind chimes in or near special trees activates their energy through sound vibration. The gentle tones help circulate chi around and through the tree. Metal chimes in particular help activate wealth energy, while wooden chimes enhance growth and vitality. Moon rituals can powerfully enhance tree energy. On the night of the new moon, set intentions for growth and new beginnings with your trees. During the full moon, express gratitude for their continued presence and assistance. These simple monthly practices create an ongoing energetic relationship between you, your trees, and the natural cycles that govern both. Intention writing is another powerful activation technique. Write your specific intention, whether for prosperity, protection, academic success, or stability, on a small piece of natural paper. Mindfully bury this at the base of the appropriate tree while visualizing your intention flowing up through its roots, trunk, and branches. As the paper naturally decomposes, your intention becomes part of the tree's physical structure. Treat your tree like a living altar. Just as you might tend a shrine or sacred space inside your home, regularly clear fallen leaves and debris from around special trees. Bring small offerings of water, organic fertilizer, or even songs and prayers. This ongoing attention creates a vibrant, energetic connection. One client with a magnificent oak in her backyard created a monthly ritual of sitting beneath it during the full moon, sharing her gratitude and goals with the tree while tying a small, naturally biodegradable thread around one of its lower branches. As each thread weathered away, she visualized that particular intention being fulfilled. This simple practice transformed her relationship not just with the tree, but with her goal-minus setting process altogether. If you're enjoying these Feng Shui teachings, please subscribe to Harmony Teachings for more videos like this one, and share in the comments any special rituals or blessings you've done with the trees around your home. Remember that these blessing practices should always come from a place of respect and reciprocity. You're not just using the tree as a tool, you're entering into relationship with a living being that has its own spirit and energy. The most powerful blessings acknowledge this fundamental connection. Number 8. Choose a tree based on your intention. Intentional planting is perhaps the most powerful Feng Shui tree practice of all. Rather than selecting trees based solely on appearance or convenience, choose each new addition to your landscape with clear purpose and focused intention. Before visiting a nursery or planning your landscape, take time to clarify exactly what energy you want to cultivate around your home. Are you seeking more peace and stability, greater prosperity, protection from negative influences, academic or career success? This primary intention should guide every aspect of your selection process. What do you want to grow? Peace, protection, wealth? Each intention calls for different trees in different locations. Be specific in your desire. Vague intentions lead to unclear results, while precisely articulated needs create focused energy. Pick one intention, choose the right tree, and plant it with focus. While it might be tempting to assign multiple purposes to a single tree, energy work is most effective when directed towards specific outcomes. Better to plant 3 trees with 3 distinct purposes than one tree carrying too many energetic responsibilities. Have you thought about what your landscape might look like if every plant was chosen with deliberate intention rather than just aesthetic appeal? How might that shift the energy of your entire home? The timing of planting also matters in Feng Shui. Consider planting wealth-minus attracting trees during the waxing moon, the period between new moon and full moon when energy is expanding. Trees for protection or grounding might be better planted during the waning moon when energy is consolidating. Involve everyone who lives in your home in this intention-minus setting process. Ask family members what energy they feel the home needs. Children often have remarkably clear intuition about these matters. When everyone participates in setting the intention, the tree receives that unified energy from the beginning. When you finally plant your intentionally selected tree, make the planting itself a ceremony. Speak your intention aloud as you place the tree in the earth. Add a small crystal, coin, or written intention in the planting hole, making sure it won't interfere with root growth. Water the newly planted tree with water that has been charged in the sunlight while visualizing your intention fulfilled. One family I worked with was experiencing significant conflict and disharmony. We selected a Japanese maple, symbolizing balance and harmony for their central courtyard. Before planting, each family member wrote one quality they wanted to cultivate: patience, understanding, respect, joy on a small stone. These stones were placed in a circle around the planting hole, and the tree was planted in their center. That simple ritual changed the way they related to the tree and, gradually, to each other. Let me know in the comments what intention you'd set for the next tree you plant. What energy does your home and life need most right now? Remember that intention minus base planting isn't just a 1-time event. Continue to reinforce your original purpose through regular interaction with the tree. Speak to it, tend it mindfully, and express gratitude for its role in manifesting your intention. This ongoing relationship keeps the energetic connection strong and vital. As we come to the end of our journey through the Feng Shui of trees, I hope you've gained a deeper appreciation for these silent partners in your home's energy field. What might have seemed like simple landscaping decisions now reveal themselves as powerful opportunities to shape the very flow of fortune around your living space. In Feng Shui, trees are more than plants. They're your home's silent protectors, silent partners of quietness, silent blessings. They stand witness to the changing seasons of your life, steadily working to filter, attract, and stabilize the energies that affect your daily experience. The wisdom of Feng Shui reminds us that everything is connected. The trees outside your window influence the dreams you nurture inside your heart. By mindfully selecting and placing these living beings around your home, you're not just beautifying your property, you're actively participating in the creation of your life's experience. Remember that this practice, like the growth of trees themselves, unfolds over time. Don't feel pressured to transform your entire landscape overnight. Perhaps begin with just one intentional tree, the one that calls most strongly to your current needs. Allow your relationship with Feng Shui tree placement to develop naturally, adding new elements as your understanding deepens. The most powerful Feng Shui comes not from rigid adherence to rules, but from mindful attention to energy and intention. Listen to your intuition as you work with the trees around your home. They have much wisdom to share if we quiet ourselves enough to receive it. I invite you to walk around your property today with fresh eyes. Notice the trees that are already blessing your home and consider what new green allies might enhance your journey. Each mindful choice creates ripples of positive change throughout your environment. If you could plant one wish under your tree today, what would it be? Tell me in the comments. Thank you for joining me in this exploration of Feng Shui tree placement. May your home be blessed with vibrant, flowing Kai, and may the trees around you support your highest intentions for prosperity, protection, and peace. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Harmony Teachings, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next Feng Shui journey together. Until then, may your garden grow as abundantly as your spirit.